Day one of Champs is done then. We've had some surprise results, some big plays, and some huge storylines. And in this video, what I'm going to do is run through 3 very quick plays to show you big moments from individuals on teams that I think shows a lot of hope for how this tournament can go. First up, we're going to go with Vivid on Moscow. And I think that Shotzi and Illy will rightly get a lot of the plaudits for how well they did in this series, completely dominating Rocker. But watch what Vivid does in this clip. He's absolutely fantastic. He gets the trades in mid, stops any access to that side of the P5 hill for Rocker, and then pushes up towards Glass, locking this entire area down. And his positioning here is perfect because he's tucked away in a corner, making it difficult for any sort of Rocker support to get in. He gets killing Glass, moves around, gets another kill, and he's constantly just buzzing around these different areas, causing problems for Minnesota Rockers to get any sort of retake strategy in place or any sort of defensive strategy in place. It's a fantastic job that allows the team to go on and do the bits that they want to do. There's obviously a lot of plays that I could pick out, but the reason I've chosen this is because Dallas need this selflessness. They need Vivid to be doing this, to go out and just be a nuisance. Even if it means an unpretty kill-death ratio, he needs to just be that guy for this side. And I think the fact that he's on that page nice and early is great for their chances of winning this. Next up is going to be HyDra and the play that he made against OpTic in that raid S&D. And it does involve that extremely close last-second defuse, split-second defuse, when Formal nearly killed him to win a very important round. But I think there's a lot before this that goes into why I think it's such a big play. First of all, when they needed to punch through, when they needed to come and retake this area, HyDra's first through the door and his teammates are immediately on his back. He then plays his life, his teammates get the cover, clear out a bit of area. HyDra dives the bomb immediately. This forces Scump to use that streak. HyDra gets out, gets back in, doesn't hesitate, even runs through the third artillery blast basically, and dives straight onto the bomb, allowing Asim to cover. And I think this is huge for them because this shows a level of chemistry and trust in a side that, let's face it, a lot of us didn't think would possess after everything that they'd been through. There was a lot of talk, you know, Clayster coming back in. Has this rocked the boat a bit? Has this upset things? I think that here they showed that they don't mind. They just want to go out and play some Call of Duty. And my final plays that I want to highlight are going to be around OpTic and Formal. Now, I know that OpTic were beaten by the New York Subliners, but there was a lot of hope to be seen in this series. I think that one of the big moments was when the entire team just full sent it up one side of the map, ignoring P1, going for P2, showing that they are all on that same wavelength. And what it is that's stopping at the minute is a couple of individual performances. Now, I've broken down a lot of the OpTic communications so far. I've been lucky enough to be able to access them behind the usual amount that is released. And just listening to them, Formal is indeed that leader. He is the guy that calms everything down, plays it out, and just dictates things for his team. And I think this was an important moment for them to show that Formal's still leading and everyone is on that page. And then Formal himself is someone that we have asked to step up a lot this year, right? We have asked him to pull it together, especially recently. And I think there's no better moment to show that he is starting to heat up than the 10 streak at the end of that control against Florida Mutineers. He's a big part in capturing A, transitions immediately from the top of the crate across the top plane control, a huge area to hold down, and then provides cover support to his team, showing that he's not lacking confidence. He is feeling good and he is playing very, very well so far in this tournament. Anyway, that was 3 plays that I thought I'd throw out there. Very important moments that I think could show what we're in for as this tournament heats up, as we get deeper into Champs. Let me know what you thought and let me know if you have any of your own.